Welcome, everyone, to Lubbock, Texas, Jones AT&T Stadium, where their tortillas will be flying in celebration and in support of their beloved Texas Tech Red Raiders. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Red Raiders will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. You think the fans are ready for this one? The boot's shaking underneath us, guys. Quickly complete. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And it seems like every time they throw it, it's first down time in Tennessee.
First down time, and then let's go again. Let's throw it again. These offenses are not afraid to throw the football. When you got a trigger man you trust, let it rip.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Quick handoff. Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Power football with the run. Open space at the 25. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They're going to ride this running back. Now, a couple of times historically that the SEC has reached into the Big 12 during an expansion era, and the Big 12 would love to land a blow on the field here in this one.
Yeah, I think there probably is some of that with the Big 12. A lot of these teams, they used to be in our conference, and you've kind of ruined what we had built. So we got a chance now to make a dent in this, to show you, like, we're not just your, like, little recruiting system and little farm team, Jesse. Like, we're a real conference that wants to come out and make a statement.
I agree, David. I think the Big 12 throughout the years here recently has done a good job of reloading and bringing in good quality programs with a lot of talented football players and those wide-open, up-tempo, high-scoring offenses that can give any SEC defense problems.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Wants to throw on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll throw one to his right. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Volunteers are in the hurry-up.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job.
Throws toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On second down, he's looking downfield. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Vols! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Able to run it out to the 28 on first down. Now it's 2nd and 7. They want to run it left here. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
No gain on the play. Third is coming up.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's John. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. The Red Raiders will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this.
A spectacular layout and catch. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Looking to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Toss sweep right. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there with the running back, you better block the defensive end. That's priority number one. Good job blocking the defensive end, getting a nice positive gain on the toss.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Vols had this offense rolling. They'll throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Guzman. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. They go to the ground. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
What a play by the defender there, guys, in his own end zone. The offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Third down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. Looking for the score. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Tennessee 10, Texas Tech 3.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Dropping back, it's John. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And he added the extra point. That drive, a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He gets a block. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Here take it to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, 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 take a knee, no, yes, 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 yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking that to the end zone, making a huge play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
He's going to pass. It's complete on the right side. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
With jet sweep pass. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. First down for this offense. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Back to throw, it's John. He lofts one down the sideline. And it's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Red Raider! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. Lining up for the PAT. Splits the uprights. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
Defense not showing press coverage. Second and 10. He'll throw again. He's not afraid to go deep. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. The Vols will hustle to the line. They'll throw it on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Zings it complete to the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Love that throw there. And I remember as a Gator playing against Tennessee, you knew as a quarterback you were going to have to bring your A game to the park because of who was on the other sideline. I played against Peyton Manning, and I played against T. Martin, who won a national championship there. They have a legacy at that position.
And he breaks into the open. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Quarterback keeper. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it and try to get his offense some positive yards.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to slam it in. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. They want to throw it. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Volunteers. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Second down coming up. Quarterback checking the play. To the air, it's John. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Ball in the air, intercepted. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
He wants to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got his man. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Wants to fire on second down. Trying to beat the D deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, they hoped up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Dances away from the heat. On the move, he fires. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that third and short.
On fourth down, going to the air. Throws for the tight end. Makes a grab enough for the first. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. They keep attacking through the air. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And that's just a play that you have got to make if you're going to win this game. You're not going to get a lot of chances like that. You might not get another receiver that open for the rest of the season.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Guzman. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. The throw. Got it! They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Let's it fly. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
That is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
Yeah, and you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
Looking to throw, it's John. Going for it all. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to find his man on first down. He'll take another shot here. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, you wonder if the defense has started to figure it out finally here. In the first half, this guy has been absolutely lighting you up, and finally they get some bodies back there anticipating the QB to look his way to force an incompletion.
Calls his own number. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Volunteers will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find the lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
They'll give it to the back. And the Red Raiders will move the sticks.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. He'll take it himself. Got enough for the first down. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Back to pass, it's John. He'll pull it down. Across the 25, he's got room. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
He can throw it, he can buy time, he can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better off.
Fires the pass. Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Running back searching for a hole.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll try the run. Runs through the tackle. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
And the Red Raiders will try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
Get set.
Quarterback will keep it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Just when they're looking run, now up top. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
How about that from the offense? 2nd and goal. Everything says you might run the football. They try to throw it, and man, was that unsuccessful. Sitting back in the pocket, just throw the football away. Don't take the sack. Don't go backwards, especially inside the 3-yard line. Set up in such good position.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. They'll run it from the gun. And he's wrestled to the ground.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both. Got it stopped. Now forcing a 4th down.
It's good. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Nebraska is ahead early in Lincoln, but that's not exactly Mike Rozier out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 8 over the Astronauts. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the right. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
And that's good enough for a 1st down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Texas Tech 27, Tennessee 24.
1st down to start the drive after the break. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the ball's in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his 1st interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
The hand to the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few 1st downs together, we're looking really good.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Loses 2. 3rd down coming up.
A 3rd down try for the offense. Looking downfield, it's John. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
And with that incompletion, it now sets up a very interesting decision for the head coach, right? You've got a narrow lead. You kick the field goal now, you force the opponent to have to at least score a touchdown to retake the lead. But you can also seize a lot of momentum if you get it here on 4th and short. If you're able to score a touchdown, this is a completely different game.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he...
And he's still running after the move. And oh, no! He smashes his way through again.
That is a nice break for the offense. Man, those are plays that you don't think about down the road, but those are turnovers. If they just bounce a little bit in the direction of the defense, you're so jacked up. You create momentum, juice. It could change the game. That's a great break for the offense.
From the gun, the ground game. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
It's just so nice to know you can start off with first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Wide receiver shows motion. On second down, wants to throw. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. Touchdown ball. They move on top here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The give to the left. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense getting set for first down. Dropping back, it's John. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Finds a crease at the 20. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
This offense all game long has been running really well, and I'm really impressed by how well they've recruited at the running back position. They've got some dynamic players coming into the game at different points, spelling each other, keeping each other fresh.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Offensively, I love balance. I love when I get some big gains on the ground, now taking shots down the field, but I got to protect my QB. They did not keep him upright. He had a chance to make a play, especially after the big run play the play before. The defense was playing the run. QB couldn't get it done.
He's got the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
We've reached a 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, going up top. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
This really has been a master class by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Coming after it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Hey, listen, it's hard for an offense. When you're trailing late in the game, you've got to throw to get back in. The defense already knows it anyway. On top of that, you've got this weather that you have to deal with. These conditions are not conducive to playing pitch and catch. This is a big uphill battle for this offense.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He's going to run it. Short gain on the play before he slides.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell, drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an out.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job at contained by this defense, and in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Lets it fly. And that is interception number 3 on the day. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
When you're down late in the game, you got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. You can tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. 3-point lead, put together a great drive here, Jesse. You can turn it into a 2-possession game.
Let's do that. Let's get a touchdown on the board. Let's find out where our playmakers have the best matchups, and let's exploit those, David.
And it would put our defense in such a great position. 4th quarter, 2-possession lead. It makes it easy to play defense.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Quick pass on the fly motion. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll go with a direct snap. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team.